If you don't wash all these dishes when I come home, you won't be able to play games.
But Mom, there is an important event today.
I don't care, Ella. This is your punishment. No more talking. Just wash these dishes.
It's too much. How long will it take to wash these dishes? It's all Kaora's fault. Mom was called on a sudden business trip by Mrs. Lulu. I heard she was going to sign a contract. So Mom asked Kaora to cook dinner for me. Kaora cooked a big feast. I had a great meal. But then,
Ella, I have to go get dinner ready for David. I'll be back later.
Kaora said she would come over. So I played a game and went to sleep. In the end, Kaora didn't come over. And then Mom came home and saw those dirty dishes. Oh my God! When will I be done washing?
Why do you look so tired?
There are so much dirty dishes.
You deserve that. It's because you didn't wash them after eating. Luckily, the dishes don't smell yet. Otherwise, you must clean the whole house.
I didn't think washing dishes would be so tiring.
You probably understand how I feel about having to clean up your trash, right?
Why did you buy so many things today, Mom?
Mrs. Lulu will be coming to our house. I want to prepare a party for her.
But your cooking isn't good.
Don't underestimate me. I've been working out hard lately. I've asked Kaora to guide me too. I'm sure Mrs. Lulu will say it's delicious.
Is it okay? I'm afraid Mrs. Lulu will run away. Because the food is so bad. But Mom must be very confident. I shouldn't discourage her. Besides, she has Kaora to guide her. I will play games while waiting.
Ella, wake up.
Mom, are you done cooking?
I'm done cooking. Kaora is home too.
Great. I'm hungry.
Let's go have dinner. But you have to do the dishes later.
But you usually wash the dishes.
Hey, Ella. You have a role in this house too. I was tired from work. Now I cooked. You have to help me wash the dishes.
I know, Mom. Maybe there won't be many dishes as yesterday. Mom can't cook like Kaora. Mom, why are there so many dirty dishes?
I messed up a lot when I was cooking. I mixed the spices wrong. So I had to do it again and again. When I finished cooking, there were so many dirty dishes.
So how long does it take to wash?
Just wash it. Consider this as training for you. When you grow up, you have to live independently. At that time, you have to do all the housework. Don't tell me you'll ask your husband. Before you get married, you plan to do nothing?
Oh my God! This pile is bigger than yesterday. When will I finish washing? I hate washing dishes. Ella doesn't want to wash the dishes.
Is it done? No big deal, right?
Mom, it took me almost an hour to wash those dishes.
It's okay. Consider it practice.
Mom, I don't think you should cook. When Mrs. Lulu comes, just ask Kaora.
What are you saying? Mrs. Lulu is an important guest. I must cook for her myself. That will show my sincerity. Besides, don't you always complain that I'm a bad cook? I practice for you, Ella. If you don't appreciate it, then don't blame me.
But you made the kitchen a mess.
It's a necessary sacrifice. You have to help me, understand? It's just wash the dishes. Why are you complaining so much? I'm going to the supermarket now. I will practice cooking. So I will buy you a double chicken burger for lunch. If you have nothing to do, take out a book and read.
The kitchen is going to be a battlefield. I don't want to wash the dishes. I want to play games. Why did Mom suddenly want to cook?
Ella?
Kaora, I have something to tell you.
Really? Come in. No wonder your mother begged me to come teach her cooking. It turns out she wanted to please her boss.
But my mom is so messy. The kitchen was like a battlefield yesterday. It took me an hour to wash those dishes.
It's hard, isn't it? Your mother is a bad cook. I had to teach her a lot yesterday. It's just marinating fried chicken. But she failed several times.
Do you have any way?
Unless Evie stops cooking. But that would be too bad for her. Evie told me that she was very upset when she was criticized for her bad cooking. She said she was busy working, so she didn't have time to learn cooking. So this time, she wanted to cook a nice meal for you and Mrs. Lulu.
I understand. But my mom is not in the habit of being tidy. I think this time is the same as last time.
Ella, I think Evie is right. You should help her at times like this. I don't want to deny Evie's efforts. You shouldn't, either. Looking at Evie like that. Don't you feel anything?
What do you mean?
Why don't you go help her? Evie is alone. She doesn't know what to do first. That's why she needs help.
But I can't cook. Besides, I swore I wouldn't touch the gas stove. Every time I use it, it burns.
You look just like your mother. That's why you two need to work together. You tried to cooperate with her this time. It might even reduce the number of dirty dishes.
Even if Kaora said that. But I don't know how to cook. But Kaora had a point. If I supervised the cooking, maybe Mom wouldn't make a mess like yesterday. Okay. I will help Mom.
Ella, help me.
Mom, I'll cook with you today too.
Why?
You are working hard. So I want to help you. We will cook a delicious meal for Mrs. Lulu.
Finally, you understand. Let's start cooking. I will cook some basic dishes for Mrs. Lulu. Fried chicken, pumpkin soup and steak.
Is this menu a bit simple, Mom? I think Mrs. Lulu likes something more elaborate.
I only know how to cook this much. They are simple, but they are delicious.
You're right. Let's get started.
Okay, Ella. You help me get the necessary spices. No, Ella. You put too much water. The batter is too runny. The chicken won't be marinated well.
I think it's good, Mom.
Such batter will make the chicken taste bad. Kaora told me.
We have to do it again.
I have started frying the chicken. We will make pumpkin soup. This dish is not very complicated. I will cut the pumpkin into pieces. Why is it so difficult?
What's wrong, Mom?
Kaora showed me how to cut a pumpkin. But I can't do it. Where did it go wrong?
It says that you have to remove the seeds. Peel, wash, and then cut into thin slices.
I haven't removed the seeds yet. No wonder it's so hard to cut.
Mom, do you smell something? Oh my God! Why is the chicken fryer on fire? Mom, what temperature do you set it at?
It's over 200 degrees. I want the chicken to cook faster.
Mom, you have to follow the recipe. What should we do now?
Evie? Ella? I heard Evie was learning to cook. So I came to help. I advised Ella to support Evie. I wonder how things turned out. Ella! What's got you so scared?
Kaora. Hi.
Evie? What's wrong?
Kaora! Help me! I accidentally turned the heat up too high. Now the fryer is on fire.
What? What temperature do you set it at?
Over 200 degrees.
Oh my God, Evie! You have to follow the recipe. You're new to cooking.
Because I wanted the chicken to cook faster.
Let's talk about it later. Let's put out the fire now. Ella! Call the fire department. Evie! Get the fire extinguisher.
Luckily, Ella called the fire department in time. Otherwise, it would have been a big fire.
Evie! The deep fryers are dangerous. If you are not careful, it will lead to a big fire. Why didn't you do as I say?
I just want to do it faster.
Evie, The temperature of the oil also affects the dish. If you set it too high, the batter will cook before the chicken. Your chicken will be undercooked. Then the dish is considered wasted.
I don't know.
Kaora is right, Mom. You have to follow the recipe. Luckily, there was no big fire.
Evie. Ella. I will guide you both. If you can't cook this time, then when Mrs. Lulu comes, I will cook.
With Kaora involved, the cooking process went more smoothly. My mom and I learned new recipes. However, Mom still confuses sugar and salt. She doesn't marinate the chicken properly. But the meal went well. Mrs. Lulu enjoyed the fried chicken and pumpkin soup. Kaora's instruction to Mom isn't in vain. It's just, Mom, why is it like that?
I did exactly as Kaora told me. I don't know why there are still so many dirty dishes.
But when will it take to wash?
It's okay, Ella. Just wash it. When you're done, I'll buy you a double chicken burger. I have to go back to work. Mrs. Lulu has just given me another contract.
But oh my God! I know the meeting was a success, but I don't want to clean up this mess. Dear audiences, what do you think? Do you like washing dishes? My mom always makes a mess in the kitchen. I don't want to wash the dishes. Please share your thoughts in the comment. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. At what temperature did Ella's mother fry the chicken, which almost caused a fire? A. 170 degrees Celsius. B. 180 degrees Celsius. C. 190 degrees Celsius. D. 200 degrees Celsius. E. 210 degrees Celsius. If you like my channel, you can subscribe to watch more videos about my stories. Thank you very much.